Marketing 101, a guide to mastering online marketing. Digital marketing is often made to be more way complicated than it really actually is. Which is really a shame because it's really comes down to learning this online space and e-commerce. Mastering digital marketing is the difference maker between growing your audience and making sales and having lifelong clients and customers, creating your brand and giving away all that opportunity to your competition. So, with so much industry and change happening online and jargon and so many channels to choose from, it's very easy to feel overwhelmed if you don't have a community of support. But when you understand the fundamentals, digital marketing is actually quite straightforward and right to the point. So that's why in this video, I'm going to break down Digital Marketing 101, a guide to mastering online marketing. And simply, you'll learn about a little bit more about digital marketing. And in a few minutes, you'll get that understanding that most training programs and courses you may get over 40, 50 hours of teaching. So I've been learning so much in this high ticket affiliate marketing journey. If you want to get the best results possible from your marketing efforts, you're going to want to stick around for this video and want to make sure that your needs and the struggles that you have as a digital marketer, we take care of together. So if you just stumbled upon this channel or my channel, please don't hesitate to subscribe and follow. As with Billionaire Mindset, entrepreneurs helping them get the knowledge that's needed to create the passive income lifestyle, to quit the 9-to-5 job, to live the life that you want for your why, and grow your online business. So if you are that entrepreneur, and making sure that you subscribe and follow and make sure you like the content to make sure you don't miss out on any future videos that we have. So too many businesses spread themselves too thin when it comes to online, trying to tackle too many things in the digital marketing channels. I mean, you have such a variety of opportunity with so many different options. And they constantly rush into the next new trending market. You have TikTok, you have YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, but without ever thinking about your strategy first. So that's the huge mistake. You have to go in with a strategy because all the channels work. Organic traffic, paid traffic, everything works for your business. And what's going to largely depend on who your target audience is, where they hang out, and what your business goals are. So you have to have a strategy in place. Now, when it comes to marketing your business online, you don't need to be everywhere in order to make an impact online. It's a great thing, but it's also an opportunity, I know, because you just like edging it, excited, but you just need to be where your customers are. So to avoid the mistake of just focusing your efforts on your strategy, make sure that your strategy is built with a goal in mind and a why that's huge. So here's 3 simple steps of a framework to build like a rock solid marketing strategy. And you want to kind of have like the 3 M's that'll help you remember the marketing strategy. So number 1, you want to consider your market. Who are your business? Who is the business that you're actually serving? What is their age level? What is their income level? Where do they actually live? What are their demographics? What are their values, attitudes, lifestyles? These are questions of where do they spend their time when they're online? This will give you a better idea of how to set up your strategy. Number 2, message. What are your target market's problems? What's the frustration? What is the problem you're trying to solve? How is your business in a unique position or some position to solve that problem for them? And then number 3 is media, right? We have digital channels which one are you going to choose? You have TikTok, you have Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, LinkedIn. What content are you going to create for that channel? If you've done the strategy and the work above, then you have a solid idea of where your customers are hanging out and where you actually kind of get your next client is going to come from. But building that strategy, you don't have to do that alone. But if you want to learn more about a marketing strategy and creating irresistible content, I recommend that you make sure you check the links in the description to follow for help because, again, the Wealth Warriors Elite Income Empire Coaching Program specializes on content creation. And they learn how to create content with a wealth of different coaches that's available 24/7. So to provide that value for your audience and content, the Wealth Warriors Elite Income Empire Coaching Program information description, you can find it in the link below. But in that content, that is the key that you want to answer the 3 M's and making sure that you're in your marketing message for your digital marketing 101. So it'll just open to a tab to be able to understand what concept of paid or organic marketing that you want to have with your strategy. All right, so let's dive into the tactics of your strategy. So, in regards to tactics, you have to have some type of foundation, right? Here we go. So, speaking of a foundation, when you have a new house, right, and it doesn't have everything you want, you have to build and start from something. You might have a frame of a house, but you have to pull up the drywall and the walls. So, the digital marketing tactics that I recommend for mindset for most e-commerce, or if you're doing business online as an entrepreneur promoting your brand or business, number one, social media marketing. Do you know that Facebook has over 2 billion monthly active users? I mean, Instagram has 1 billion. TikTok is right there as well as one of the fastest social media platforms. So you have 205 million downloads that's happening every month. And you have the ability to reach people unlike any other time in history before. This is at the beginning of the whole social media range, right? So it's a great tool to use it to show off all the benefits and options, products and services, and branding of you, and building the meaningful relationships with customers so they can like and trust and relate with you. And of course, acquire new ones as well. But to be able to share what your marketing message and growth is of your why. And you never know when your why is helping someone else. So you can do this organically with posts, with paid promotion as well, if you want to leverage your time versus money and to help build brand awareness and interaction. This also helps to keep you in touch with your actual followers. I mean, your brand, you're building something in regards to lifting and the positivity of entrepreneuring and engagement in your content. So, however, there's a small catch to this. Now, the visibility of your organic is going to lie in the hands of something called the algorithm. Now, the algorithm is something that you can actually try to solve that on your own. A lot of people do. But there's no guarantee in that you hope that people will see your posts and they'll actually see them. There's the repetition, of course, to be able to have that content consistently on a consistent basis to try to get better opportunities to be seen online. But as the social media offers like different posts and how the algorithm changes so frequently, using a combination of both organic and paid ad methods is a method used in marketing strategies of all the top 1% of digital marketers. All of the most successful big brands are using both content. I've even Jonathan Montoya with Freedom Accelerator, setting up the online foundation. He teaches you step by step in 3 steps on how to set up your online foundation and course. But let's take a quick minute and talk about another quick piece of the digital marketing puzzle. And that is something that's also in Freedom Accelerator with Jonathan Montoya, the idea of email marketing. I know you've heard the money is in the list. So with the money in the list, I mean, 96 of kids 12 and up literally open an email. That's one of the first things that people do in the morning. And they're looking for that, and there's buying signs. And if you're willing to write up a newsletter or a blog or some type of promotion for them to find what you're looking for, your brand, just think of yourself like when you were the last time you were willing to give your email address. You're willing to give your email address when you provide value for something that's being done, or even updates or product on new information. So your email marketing strategy can include both sales as well as non-salesy campaigns, as what I'm doing with CCC Because We Care Foundation, Acts of Kindness. So you can use your platform in order to inform customers of launches and offers and discounts and opportunities and keeping them in the know of what's going on with value. So to provide your customers by sharing different ways on how they can enhance their business, I mean, the product or your service, you can share it in blogs, you can share it on your YouTube channel, your Facebook, your TikTok. I mean, just to say hello in your social media to those that are just inspired by your message, to strengthen the relationships with your supporters. So you can even use an email marketing strategy such as a Get Response, as I use with Jonathan Montoya's Freedom Accelerator program, to segment your list out and send out more customized content to groups of people that are maybe have ordered from you, or people that are maybe in your same area. Like I'm in Detroit, Michigan. So people who have been in that same area or who have not been in that same area of ordering from you in the last 6 months. So the possibility of just personalizing emails and being able to just connect with your audience brings me to number 3, search engine optimization and search engine marketing. It's not going anywhere. It's what Google uses as search content to be able to find what people are looking on online. It's an art of making yourself. I mean, it makes sense. The world's largest search engine, Google. Google it. Everyone says Google it. When you're looking for information, if you're looking to buy, if you're looking for content, Google tops the list as one of the one go-to things that most people go to. So if you're thinking of incorporating search engine marketing and search engine optimization, your strategy has to include your boy Google, because he's not leaving anywhere. So in considering the type of ads or even keywords, what happens when you order ads is you're able to kind of zoom in regards to the interests of what people are looking for. Using organic ways does work, and I definitely am a fan, as those concepts of setting up the idea of your website and making sure that your landing page and back end is all optimized. But the links in the description and as well is just additional information as well with the Wealth Warriors Elite Income Empire Coaching Program if you need content assistance. But I mean, literally at number 4, it's going to bring you just a wow of an opportunity. So content marketing is number 4, another form of digital marketing. But when you look at the content creation, you want to do it right. You want to build the awareness, the authority in your niche. You want to have the help and build the relationships and efforts and not have the algorithm working against you, right? So the whole idea is for your existing customers to understand what's going on with you and in your world. And how do you do that? You do that with blogs on your website, on your landing pages, cross-promoting other blogs, and literally just putting yourself out there as an entrepreneur. So in ranking your content marketing, ideally, you want to make sure you have the most informative, but opportunities to grow and education is something that's needed as well. So instead of just focusing on sales, you really want to provide your readers with some understanding of the content and feel like they got some value from and they're learning something. So number 5 is always called remarketing, repurposing. So lastly, we'll talk about remarketing and what remarketing is. It's a great way to grow your business because it's easier than to get a second sale from an existing customer than to be able to just work and squeeze a new customer out of something new. They call that the actual ATM of creating passive income. So again, the 1% create that email list, and the power is in the list. In order to better understand your client and your customer's purchasing behavior, that's what the email can tell you. So for example, say I owned Nike, a gym shoe company, and your customer, John, he usually restocks the Nikes once every 3 months, right? Get the new Air Force Ones or the new Air Jordans that's out. But 4 months have gone by and then you haven't seen an order. It hasn't come in from John. So let's focus in on the matter at hand, the other customers, right? They're simply reaching out and letting them know about the new brand, of just sending an email, just literally letting them know of something that's available to them, a Facebook post, a message that is something that will impact their lives directly. And change sometimes, they might get busy and they just didn't miss the Nike list in regards to getting that reminder. So it's time to restock on that favorite pair of Nike shoes, right? And if you don't have a website yet, if you don't have a funnel, if you don't have a landing page, if you don't know any of these things I'm speaking of, you have a problem. You need a place to send your customers, your clients, and don't worry because you can make one only in a few hours. And so with the actual right steps in place and having the partnership with Ad Labs and growing the actual brand of understanding paid marketing and powerful tools, they help customers drive sales and then literally their day-to-day just understanding the opportunities online and the growth values in that. So there's no strings attached when you actually go to Adrienne Mays on Facebook and go ahead and join the group. And when you click on joining the group, you'll be taken to the opportunity to learn about the different methods and strategies available for your business online as joining the free Facebook group. So when you click the link there, it will take you to a page that I'll show you, as Ad Labs has been just so helpful in regards to my journey in the online space and just going a little deeper. The great thing is if you're just starting out and just testing strategies, when you're utilizing both paid and online organic measures, you have a small budget of time, but sometimes you can grow, and definitely you don't want to break your bank on your efforts. So I hope this was impactful for you in understanding as joining that free Facebook group on Thursday at 5 p.m. with Ad Labs. It's a free group. Come learn how to build 0 to 7 figures without paying a cent on ads. And the only thing left to do at this point, literally, is to take action and join the group under Adrienne Mays. And literally just on Thursday at 5 p.m., just take a listen to some of the top 1% marketers making 9 figures online, Rick Shabrika, the co-founder of Ad Labs. So you leverage yourself with success. You have the steps in place in helping you go get to your next level. And growth in getting your process from A to B. And the great thing about integrating your digital your digital marketing with organic traffic, with paid advertising and learning the concepts, you can actually grow you. If you've been building online and say you've been in your high ticket affiliate marketing journey and struggling as an entrepreneur wanting to get to the next level, but have not reached that next level, stop. Take a moment. Maybe something in your strategy might need to change, and change is okay. In order to reach your goals, sometimes you have to reach outside of yourself and kind of dig a little deeper. So as I shared with you, I completed the Ad Labs course, went through it one time yesterday, but my learning methods, I like to go through things a couple of times as an entrepreneur. As an engineer, I'm wired differently. We just literally just process things the first time, see them, process them, and then we implement, and then we take action, and then billions happen, and then here we go. But the great thing is in learning is you enjoy the journey as much as the destination. Against all challenges, against your mindset, against anything that might stand in your way. You just know your focus and your direction of your why, because it starts with the building of a powerful mindset. So when you couple the idea of the trifecta for a small business owner that's looking to actually master and learn how to grow a new business online, you have to consider the certainty of getting started and taking action and believing that I can, I will, I must reach my why. But when you look at the foundation being set up with Freedom Accelerator with Jonathan Montoya, that gives you a step-by-step process for $9 right now for his 72-hour challenge to start to actually see, hey, is this for me or not? But if you don't ask the question on the opportunity as the creation of being and building your mindset and growing and learning, the sky is the limit on the opportunities. So yes, Ad Labs is going to show you the steps in regards to some Facebook ad tips and being able to show you things that maybe you didn't know before. But you're able to couple that with the information that you've already done in your journey as your unique journey is coupled to you. I thank God for Daniel Chu with Wealth Warriors Elite Income Empire Coaching Program. As I was watching one of his trainings earlier today, as he was going over his traffic method in under an hour, trying to help entrepreneurs get that organic traffic going on a consistent basis and understanding content. But when I was watching that actual live video here today, as well as going through the Ad Labs training one more time in regards to getting that next step going in my business, I saw how the two intertwine. So you grow, you build, you just continue to maximize your strategy. And in the opportunity, you don't forget one thing. Your why is what wakes you up in the morning. Your why is the passion you have for other entrepreneurs. Your why is the reason that you do what you do. I had a client today as a mortgage broker, as a tax preparer, as an insurance broker, as so many different hats that you wear all in one. And now as a digital creator and have my Acts of Kindness Foundation going right now, the fundraiser, and please don't hesitate to donate as the link is there right there listed for you. But as I was talking to my client, as they were making an act of kindness donation to our CCC Because We Care Foundation fundraiser, ends on Saturday. So make sure you go ahead and donate. 501c3 organization. Let's go. But in that conversation, one of the things that kind of, her credit was not where it needed to be. We had some, wanting to get budgeting and wanting to know what her why is, and wanting to just build for her legacy for her children, and wanting to actually do certain things, but not really knowing and comfortable with the online space of direction. That's what I want to bring to entrepreneurs, the ability to feel confident in digital marketing and understanding the guide to mastering this online marketing starts with you and taking action and 1% imperfection daily. So yes, you might go through several courses, or you might go through one. You may accomplish the goal you're looking for in setting up your online foundation structure. But for the trifectas, for a small business owner, I recommend Jonathan Montoya Freedom Accelerator to set up your online foundation to get you started. I recommend Wealth Warriors Elite Income Empire Coaching Program, as if you're in the level of your business in regards to content and needing consistency. The Facebook, the TikTok, the YouTube coaches, they're doing amazing and sharing that with their students as well. But if you want to take your business and kind of skew in on the analytics, as the science of social ads, like I said, I'm an engineer, and taking a look at this content and looking at all the digital real estate that I've built, learning this actual concept will do nothing but elevate not only my business, but my purpose. So soon, look out, it will be a full review on Ad Labs. And like I said, on Thursday, make sure you take advantage of that free webinar. That information will be listed in the description, but do not hesitate to subscribe, follow, comment. Let me know if you have any questions about digital marketing, because the beautiful thing when you're struggling as a digital marketer, when you're struggling and everything just seems tough, that means just keep going, because you're almost at your brink. And don't give up, because again, you're right there. But most people give up. So you give yourself that pass, but you keep going, and you make sure you stay focused on your why. And in those, my friends, we'll end, and you know how we end every time. Let's go.